All right, so I've already walked around and took all the still photos with an emphasis on any cosmetic blemishes and body panel alignment, which I'll be checking later on when I'm back at my desk. But let's go ahead and move right on in. And I'll be using an electromagnetic paint meter here. This thing measures in the thousandths of an inch. And it looks like it does have a clear bra applied to the front panels. And so I'll be sure to touch on that as well. When I measure at where the clear bra is applied, I'm going to get that high number reading, the 11 or 10.5 or what have you, versus no protection. So yeah, let's just push right on in. It's got some little smudges here. Looks like you just had the car detailed, so probably when they're wiping it down, I'm guessing. Because I noticed like from the wheels, maybe some kicked up some armor all, but hopefully that's all it is. And here you can see where, I guess it's a clear bra application there. You can see where it's just like you can see the line right there. All right, everything else is intact. Just some scratches there or scuffs. And moving on here. And so it does look a little cloudy, so maybe I'd probably suggest maybe doing a reapplication here. And not because of that, but I'll show you some other stuff as well. Okay, so looks good. And okay, you can see the line right there. So I've seen some work done before where you can't even tell it's got the clear bra. So this one's got the indicator signs. Okay. This is what I was talking about, and let's see what comes out. But you can actually see the line or the seam where it just goes right across there against the hood and on the fender. Alright, so let's start with the paint meter measurements. Okay, 11.5, 11. Stick to the hood. 4. Okay, those are normal readings. You know, it's factory paint work right there. 4 to 5. All right, good. Don't see any rock chips, dings or dents, or anything obvious, I should say. Left fender. 4.5, 4, and 3. All right, let's get a shot of the wheel well area. I always like to capture this because sometimes the tires will kick up some debris and damage the fender liner. It's always nice to know if there is something going on in there. Nobody checks this stuff, but this is something that I've recently added to all the inspections that I do, just to make it as comprehensive as possible. All right. And then looking at the tire, I don't see any sidewall damage, nor do I see any curb rash on the rims. It's got the air filler cap, which is good. I think I got the deal. Oh, here's the DOT number. Tire was manufactured on the 26th week of 2012. Here's a shot at the rotor. There's some grooving going on there. So you may need to resurface those at your next brake service. And then there's a shot of the brake pad. Okay, while I'm down here, get a side panel view. Checking it for any signs of waviness, dings, or dents. With a clear shot of the outside mirror too. I always like to capture that because they have a tendency of getting banged up, scratched, or bumped. And it's pretty clean. It's got the it's got some little scratches right there. So I haven't seen it in a while, but there you go. So we have that nicely secured. Good. Glass. Don't see any chips, scratches, or signs of delamination. Good. Belt line trim, decent shape. All right, before I move on here, on the top, just some little blemishing here. I don't know if that can get cleaned up or not, but there's, on the other side, I'll show you the other part too. So just some slight discoloration there. Let's get the door readings. 4, 3.5, 4. And 4.5. I always like to check here this little well area. This is where a lot of I see a lot of fingernail scratches, but that's pretty good. Quarter panel, 4, stone guard here, so we'll get a higher reading, 13.5. And here I wiped away a little bit of it, but it looks like maybe just armor all that I kicked up here. Okay, 4 and 4, and 3.5. Looking at the left rear wheel area. Let's get the I had to slow down a little bit. It wasn't focusing. Outside tire. It's a 295/30 ZR20. Speed rating of 101Y. Don't see any damage there. No curb rash. Rims. Rotors look a little better on the backside. I'll see if I can get a shot of the brake pad as well. There we go. Doing about face here, and then we'll view the vehicle. So we'll start from top. Work our way down. Again, just looking for waviness, dings, or dents. Nice, I'll need to review this myself. Looking at the rear bumper area now. A couple little taps, make sure everything's intact. Okay, not seeing any scratches or scuffs, that's all good. 4. Oops, well, sorry, okay. 5, 4, and 4. So we're getting some great readings. Lenses, I don't see any cracks there. I don't see any signs where it's been pushed in. I'll be checking the parking distance control on all the lights as well. Okay. Quarter panel, 4, 4, 4.5, 4. And let's do this area here with the stone guard 14. All right. Do side panel view. Again, I'll just mess with the lens there a little bit, or the angle. So we pick up on anything. So far it looks good. And the wheel well area. Looks clean. No sidewall damage. Rims look good. No curb rash. Rotors again look decent. And then we'll see if we can get that shot of the brake pad. From what I can see here, looks like there's plenty of material on there. Here, looking at the convertible top, here you can see where, I don't know if that's staining or what that is, so you may want to ask Nick if he recalls what that is. Okay, glass, again, looks decent. Let's get some door measurements. 4.5, 4, 4, 4.5, 3.5, 4. Great readings. So 4, 4. I think I got these already. 4.5. Okay, and then wheel well, one last one. Try to move a little faster, but without it. All right, and rims again look decent. Oh, looks like we got a little chunk of rubber here missing. And rotor, you can see the grooving. I'll see if I get a shot of the brake pad. All right, and then one final pushback view before I move on. Oops. All right. On this portion of the video, we're going to do the startup test, and we want to see all the lights illuminate. Shows that they do work, and it should cycle off once it's done or once it's actually cycled. So here we go. Looks like the mileage is 7507. Keys are in the cabin. Here we go. Okay. Looks like the oil change now indicator is coming on. Folding top in service position. So I'll have to check that. So here we go. All right, nice. So it fires right up. It looks like all the lights went out. All right, and let's go ahead and walk towards the back of the vehicle. Let's see, pressure here is around, okay, climbing up to 2. This is about 2,500 RPM, 2.5 bar there, and then oil temperature we'll have to watch at as the engine gets a little warmer, as well as the coolant. And looks like we're just below a half a tank of fuel. All right, let's walk towards the back of the vehicle. All right, so we shouldn't see any black, gray, blue, or white smoke coming out of the exhaust. Looks like it is burning pretty clean, so don't see any issues here. I'm gonna stay quiet here for a second. Not hearing any misfires, so that's good. Sounds like it's running pretty strong. Here I've already I can check the coolant, the oil, check that electronically, but from what I can see on the coolant, look clean, and see any signs of cross contamination there. Also got into the little bin area here, and just checking everything, anything that I have access to, I like to take a look. And then I got the underside of the deck lid as well. So exhaust looking good, sounding pretty tight. Let me go ahead and move on. I've been checking some of the operational functions here in the cabin area. So all the windows work, outside mirrors they adjusted fine. Just a little bit of scuff there. Horn worked, windshield wipers worked really nice. But I am having issues here with the infotainment or the screen, what have you, to try to check the navigation, radio, and everything. Anytime I try to use it, this kind of blanks out on me. You can see where it just glitches on and off. I've already tried pushing all kinds of buttons here, and it's just not functioning. Heated seats work, and so the cooling seats, I've already checked that already. So there are some electrical things going on here, so this works okay. But the passenger side light's not illuminating. And what else here? And the lid there, I'm gonna have Nick come out. I'm afraid to even use a convertible top. I'm gonna have him do that. Have him check it, make sure nothing binds up, and I'm gonna continue on. But I'll keep on adding on to the video here as I move along. I'll shoot some video here of the underside. Sometimes I can get different images as opposed to taking still photos. You can see condensation there up front. Video so I can check the headlights, and I want to check on the meter here to see how we're doing, and I wasn't expecting to see this, but this thing's lit up like a Christmas tree here. So let me just kind of go through everything here. So pretty much every system has faults with the exception of the transmission. So let me go 9, selector good, steering wheel faults, 13 good, 14 air conditioning faults, parking assist faults, PSM faults, PDCC faults, 19 front end electronics, rear end electronics, left headlight, memory side seat memory, passenger side seat memory, driver fault, passenger door, rear left door, right door, convertible top, adaptive cruise control. Well, I don't know what to make of this, so I'll have to ask him. So I'll run a video here just to make sure that all the lights work. go to the back of the vehicle. Check the brake lights, left, right turn signal, reverse lights. Make sure the license plate light works. See more illuminated there? Good. I'll need to check the video myself. I'm getting warmed up, but there is a lot of traffic here. I think top speed has gotten up to like 45 miles an hour. That's the unfortunate thing about being like in the West LA area. There's really nowhere you can go to get top speed. But if we happen to find an area where we can get on a little bit, by all means, we'll take advantage of that. But just coming to a slow stop here, I don't see him wrestling with the steering. It's not going to the left or to the right. I'm not seeing any pulsations, even though we're still going at a... I'll stay quiet here for a second. All right, so acceleration has been responsive as of yet. Again, I don't see or feel any pulsations. So I'll add to this video if some of the stuff comes up. Oh, we also we did the top. There was absolutely no issue there. It was just me being overly paranoid. Oh, all right. So we're gonna go on the freeway here, and then we'll capture some acceleration here. Definitely moves. I won't even mention how fast we were going.